Hello wisdom seekers, welcome back to our Bible study series. Today, we're diving into the intriguing topic of the Good Samaritan. So, let me kick things off by asking you a question. What does it truly mean to be a Good Samaritan? Let's unravel this together. Now, before we get into the depths of this story, let's set the stage. The Good Samaritan is a well-known parable in the Bible that teaches us a profound lesson about compassion and kindness. But how does this ancient tale still hold relevance in our lives today? Let's find out. Join me as I take on the challenge of diving deep into the Good Samaritan story during this Bible study session. In a time long ago, in the land of Judea, a learned man once asked Jesus, "Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus, known for his wisdom and compassion, responded with a question, "What is written in the law? How do you read it?" The man answered, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." "You have answered correctly," Jesus replied. "Do this and you will live." But the man, wanting to justify himself, asked Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?" In response, Jesus told a story. A man was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho, a journey that was notorious for its dangers. The road was steep and winding, with many hiding places for bandits. Sure enough, as the man journeyed along, he was ambushed by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him mercilessly, and left him half dead by the roadside. As he lay there, barely conscious and in desperate need of help, a priest happened to be traveling the same road. He saw the injured man, but instead of helping, he passed by on the other side, hurriedly continuing his journey. Soon after, a Levite also came along the road. He, too, saw the man lying in pain. He approached, looked at him, but then chose to pass by on the other side, offering no aid. Then, a Samaritan came along the same path. Now, Samaritans were despised by the Jews, they were considered outsiders and enemies. Yet, when this Samaritan saw the wounded man, his heart was filled with compassion. He went to him, bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine to soothe and disinfect them. The Samaritan then lifted the injured man onto his own donkey and took him to an inn, where he cared for him. The next day, he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. "Look after him," he said, "and when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have." Jesus, having finished the story, looked at the man who had asked him the question. "Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The man replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus told him, "Go and do likewise." This parable illustrates the importance of showing compassion and kindness to all, regardless of their background or ethnicity. It teaches that a true neighbor is one who shows mercy and love, embodying the essence of what it means to follow God's command to love your neighbor as yourself. Now, it's your turn to take action. I encourage you to reflect on how you can embody the traits of a Good Samaritan in your daily life. Whether it's lending a helping hand to a stranger, showing kindness to a neighbor, or simply being more compassionate towards others, let's strive to make a positive impact. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I can't wait to hear how you're spreading the spirit of the Good Samaritan in your own corner of the world. Thanks for joining me today. And remember, a little kindness goes a long way. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe, like the video and leave a comment below. See you next time.